I'm going to be walking you through the steps on how you can install MongoDB on your Mac OS. So I had already written down all the steps here, so we're going to follow you through. So the first step is that you need to ensure that you have Homebrew installed. So I expect that you already have Homebrew if you want to install MongoDB on your system by now, because I believe you must have tried installing other things that require Homebrew. But if not, go through this link. I'm going to leave this document, link to this document in the description so that you can actually open it and follow through with the links. So when you get to this page, it's going to just give you a command that you can run. Just copy this command and open your terminal. So I'm actually using item, but normally you would have a default terminal that comes with Mac. That's if you don't have a customized terminal like mine. So that will also work. So just paste this on your terminal and then click enter. So I'm not going to run this now because I already have Homebrew installed on my system. But if you don't have Homebrew, ensure to run this command before going through the next command. But if you already have Homebrew, then you don't need to worry about this step. Just follow through on the next instruction. So the next is, once you have Homebrew installed, then you have to copy this particular command. So this is just going to create a MongoDB repository for you in your macOS. So copy it and do the same thing. So you go back to your terminal and I'm just going to paste and then run that. So this is just basically going to create a repository for MongoDB for me. And you also see something like now it's actually running brew update. So if yours don't actually run brew update, then you have to run brew update after this command is done running. Next in our command list is brew update. So like I said earlier, if while running this brew tab mongodb/brew then actually run brew update, then you have to run brew update before going to the next command. So if your own ran this command, just go on to the next. If you didn't, ensure to run this before continuing. So that being said, I'm going to copy this. So this is actually what installs MongoDB. And in our case, we are installing the MongoDB community 6.0 version. So I already have that as my current MongoDB version, but for practical purposes, I'm going to run that again. So when I paste that, I click enter, telling me it's already installed. So if yours is not already installed, it's going to run through the command. You don't have to do anything extra. It's just going, just wait for it to run the command. It doesn't actually take time, just a few seconds depending on your internet speed. And then once that is done, then you go on to the next command, which is this. So this is actually the command. So once this other command is done, you already have MongoDB installed on your macOS. So whenever you want to use MongoDB, you have to start it, right? So this is actually the command you would need to start MongoDB. So when you run this command in your terminal, it's going to start your MongoDB, especially when you're using MongoDB Compass. You would need to run this first before starting your MongoDB Compass. But if you're interacting with the MongoDB directly, you also need to have this running. So this is the command. You see that. So once it's started, it's going to tell you successfully started. So if you get any other response from this, then you might have gotten something wrong, right? But once it's successfully started, then you can go ahead and start your MongoDB Compass. That's if you're using MongoDB Compass. Then whenever you are done working with MongoDB, it's always advisable to stop it so you don't have so many processes running on your system. So to do that, you also have this command to do that. So this is a command to stop your MongoDB process from running. So I'm going to copy that too, and then I'm going to go back to my terminal and I'm going to paste that. So when I paste and then click enter, you're going to see successfully stopped, right? So this is the process of installing, starting and stopping your MongoDB. So in my next video, I'll actually guiding you through on how to install MongoDB Compass in your system. MongoDB Compass is basically a GUI for working with MongoDB, and most times you will need to install that. So thank you guys for watching, and if this video was actually helpful for you, do well to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss updates when I publish new videos, and do well to click that notification bell so that you get updates whenever I publish new videos. And see you on the next video.